Oh, my shit's still turned on.
There's not much else to it. Usually I do like several tiers throwing bentos, but I'm just testing out the gravy.
Fox. Wait.
I am
Kitsune now.
Foxtail.
That's what the
Video
fox
game
says.
terms. Yeah, I'm a bunny fox.
So you're a box or a funny?
I'm a funny box.
God damn it.
A funny box indeed.
Yeah, I have a
I
fox
was
ears
here
on this.
earlier with Kira for a little bit. We sat down.
Well, I am a devil of pride, and I hail from the reign of heresy.
Okay. Why do I recognize this music? I don't know. Here comes the sun, doo 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 doo. Here comes the sun. Now I say goodbye, Japan. Here comes the sun, doo 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 doo. Here comes the sun. Now I say goodbye, Japan.
What? No, wait, no. Hold on. I'll turn you on. Keep it quite close.
Put it into your inventory now.
I just hand them some.
What'd you get?
A lot of money.
2,500 credits, and then 1,000 extra credits, and then I also got a coin or something. I don't know. I was given another bento.
Fair enough. Have fun with that.
No, seriously.
I'm sure your mentor must be extremely proud for what you've been able to accomplish. For people to rise to such merit and talent.
I'm confused as how I'm not out so held yet. I should still.
hello. Need something?
Hello. No, it's just, sorry I didn't realize anybody was outside.
Currently there's about 4 people outside, and they're both having conversations. I don't know if they're private or... Well, one of them I know is private, the other is I don't know, because I didn't approach.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Private conversations and probably shouldn't head out there.
Oh, you can head out there if you want to relax, get some fresh air. It's just, I guess, don't interrupt people's conversations. Yeah.
You know what, I might.
How does it put on clothes? It's got no arms. That doesn't make any sense how it's able to... I'm not gonna question it anymore. Huh?
Okay.
What happened? Hey, what are you doing?
I threw a wooden spoon at him.
Why'd you throw a wooden spoon at him?
Because he kept running away, else I would have just smacked him with it.
Why were you trying to smack him with it?
He made a Scooby Snack joke on the foxtail person.
Okay, and?
And it would be funny.
I mean, you have a point, but don't, like, threaten to hit people, okay? Like, I work as security here, so...
Gun on her.
That should be my first priority. If the gun is being pulled in a threatening manner or as a joke, still. Actually, bring up a good point. Hey, just letting you know, while you're on here, don't pull your weapons on people, even if they are your friends, okay?
Fair enough.
Okay, thank you. Oh, and grab and holds in place. There you go. There you go, Benson.
Hey,
What?
hit him with a wooden spoon.
Ew.
Oh no.
Good job. You heard your first victim.
It's also just the emotional damage.
He got a concussion, alright? That's not a lot of damage. It's like a 5 HP drop. Oh, he dead.
Oh, 5 HP. Damn. Listen, I know he's a swashbuckler, but come on.
Oh, dude, it's okay.
I mean, I
You
also
get
got
one.
5 out of the double slipper.
I know what the,
James chuckle.
I know what I could. I know how I can scare him.
Alright. We can drop the hostilities.
I know, I'm alone.
Traumatize my party member.
Okay.
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Hi. Hello, Earth. And 3, 2, 1. It should go back to normal. There shouldn't be any lasting marks. However, you do feel a cold sensation on that area because goodness within its internal.
Fluffy tail.
What's up, buddy?
Fluffy tail. I mean, yours too, yeah. Well, I mean, yours would probably be more smooth since it's a leopard.
Fair enough.
Quiet. What happened to people? What happened to people is there's a bug in VR chat right now and it hasn't been posted yet. Something's wrong with the servers.
first time here as well.
Hello?
What's up there? What you doing, little boy?
I'm in roleplay right now. I actually need
What you doing,
this.
sucker? What's up there, Chris?
Oh my god. Oh, please take that somewhere else. There it is. Oh. Hi, Skittles. They're having a private talk right now.
Yeah, I know.
Did you need something?
Right now, it's two misunderstandings. Two sides.
Misunderstanding? What do you mean by that?
One side wants to stop pushing herself to do stuff and try to think for herself to take care better. While other things they don't have a choice no matter what, and they think we don't care, we're just complaining.
Complain these nuts, Uncle.
Go.
Anything to report out here?
Peaceful. Nothing that I can really see in the distance. No griffins or monsters stirring about, so I think we're pretty safe. As long as we stay over here.
Yeah, I remember
If
hearing.
anything, I can just install a 20mm like minigun that can shoot 7,500 rounds per minute if they were to come cross by here close.
I think at that point you'd have less of a Griffin issue and more of a legal law enforcement issue if you were to strap that miniguns onto yourself.
Like, I don't think there's any governmental. I don't think there's any.
Everyone
I don't think
comes
there's any government
outside.
system in Vicelokia. We're just the only ones here.
Alright.
In any case, we have an army on this ship of Avalon units as well.
Yeah. That and enough powerful people in order to that could probably deal with any problem.
And you also have a nuclear battery.
When she finally believes that I'm actually caring for her and not just trying to piss her off, then she can give it back to me. Until then, I'm not doing common rider shit with her.
Hey, Bruno. Hi, Arie.
Hi, Cora.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Cora.
Also, hi.
And the sisters continue to quarrel.
It's not even sister quarrel. It's quarrel against.
It's individual sisters, yeah. Actually, no, it's like, I haven't seen Karina at all around. Cora's been neutral, actually good. Cernia also has been kind of distant. You have been working diligently. And then Akura is just,
I've been doing my own.
as we've noticed.
Yeah.
Me over here making structures inside the security.
Yeah, I saw that. You're really taking charge. You're taking charge better than Anyako did. Anyako did have his ups and downs though, so it's understandable. He did have a lot on his plate, so running head of security here was a bit tricky. Yep, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. You're good. No, you're fine. I appreciate the things you've been actually posting in security comms. Fuck it. As for a weapon, it's free of charge from this round. I'll make it.
Cool. Sounds poggish, dude.
Also,
Huh?
I know you're past self-like, Max. Don't know about you now.
You gave me the fucking Barbados magazines and such. I'm like, well, they're interesting and cool and stuff. I mean, not like
Barbados
Alexander, I
magazines?
guess. For, fucking Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans or whatever.
Giant robots, got it.
Yeah. I've been
Also-
looking a bit into it. I've actually looked back and noticed in my pocket inventory, I have a full flight suit and weapon that I can access, but I don't have anything to use it for, so I don't really grab it for anything. I have used
You
it
got-
previously in the digital arena just to test it out.
You got a
Here.
pocket inventory?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone has one nowadays.
Seems
Take
like
this
a
card.
God, I'm.
If you
assuming
wish to
that's
have more gun combat play,
Hmm.
call that one.
Yeah.
I offered Luke the same offer. Since, well, Luke has more officiated with guns and combat on the ground, you are more of a tank, and well, we kind of need one that's smart and with the team.
Well, I mean,
Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, I could easily probably use that Monster Hunter weapon I have. It's very modern in its design when Cernia made it. Lol.
Munch?
What's up, Bria?
Hmm.
Oh, I have a Monster Hunter weapon that Cernia made that is a charge blade, great sword, heavy bow gun, gun lance, switch axe, and long sword all combined into one.
Right now.
That is a lot of weapon types in
Yeah.
one weapon.
It has dragon element,
this.
thunder element, and blast status effect on it.
I also say this as the girl who wields weapons that can literally become practically any weapon if I believe in it hard enough.
And then I don't know why. I'm gonna ask Skittles here soon.
It's a heavy weapon, so it's heavy because it has to be durable to handle all those forms at once.
Yeah, fair enough. Mine's just magic, and people
Yeah.
think it's bullshit. It's very much bullshit. You've seen it in the
Everything is
episodes. I've used a few
bullshit,
of them on
okay?
there.
Everything is bullshit
Yeah.
to some person or another. It's fine. Like, I can say the same thing about looking at Ison and seeing the Garuda because she's the dominant of it, and that sounds bullshit. But when you actually get to understand it and figure like how much work she had to go through to actually get that far, no, it's not bullshit.
That and also like the whole mental strain of not going batshit insane from suddenly changing into a giant kaiju.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did want to talk to her about that dominant stuff. I was curious about how it actually worked and such, and if it's a lot of training for it.
Huh? I can actually inform you on that. I've done research into the matter due to some personal stuff.
Hmm. What, I'm guessing, are you a dominant of something as well? Oh.
Okay, you don't need an order to spell it out loud. I was going.
Leave that to Dragona.
Hard to tell with the wings.
Could have said eagle.
Yeah,
Eagle, hawk, owl, any
yeah,
bird.
But unlike others
Harpy.
like Muhammad or Garuda or Threet, the phoenix is just a normal thing people are understand. It can just be a regular species. I usually just.
I keep forgetting that there's so many different versions, because I recognize some of these names, but for me, my knowledge is I recognize them as eidolons, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Bahamut is an eidolon that can be summoned, as well as there's a variant of Bahamut called Chaos Bahamut as well.
Yeah, from the research I've done, they tend to be known from different names: icons, eidolons, primals. But for the most part, they are generally somewhat similar in the fact that usually a power gotten from some bigger thing, whether it be just a simple belief in something or just the concept, like the and usually it ends up becoming like that. That's why there are a couple of icons that look like actual gods, like Bahamut and Odin, and okay, mainly just Bahamut and Odin.
Way too long during the fucking holidays.
Yeah. Yes, and you have more questions about icon stuff and dominant stuff?
As the topic I wanted to bring up to Ison, I'm looking to get stronger, and I figure if I could learn about this icon stuff and actually use it as a goal for my training and getting stronger.
While I understand where you're coming at, I feel like that'd be impractical just because on the basic level an icon is very much different than what I know you have. Correct me if I'm wrong in this, your whole thing, you can do a lot of stuff with a lot of elements, why you can change your hair color to different stuff.
Yeah.
Icons are sort of locked into like one or two elements. Like, funny thing is, before I awakened to the Phoenix, my entire thing was being a light mage. I can still do light magic, but compared to my fire stuff, it pales in comparison.
Why does it feel like
and
there's a
also one
delay on
with
that?
an icon. It's
weird.
usually it's a one-of-a-kind thing per icon, and the only way in order to really obtain their powers is to get blessed by one and have the powers given to you.
I'll give it a try.
Or to be lucky enough to get the whole power through circumstance, whether it be given to you, lucky enough to be born with it, or some other
Maybe it's
circumstance that
Maybelline.
causes you to gain. It's not exact. The training in order to become something like that is not an easy one, or even a feasible one.
Well, yeah, I understand my kind of physiology makes it difficult, but I'm willing to try for anything. I don't mind getting locked to like one element. It doesn't. Magic is just a thing you can utilize. Even my magic of different elements is not that great. It's degraded over time.
Even if you were willing in order to stick to one, well, thing is, be a dominant of an icon means you have to physically have the power of said icon in you. Like, I'll use this as an example. Let's say you wanted to be the dominant of Titan, or what, have mastery over Earth. For starters, you'd need to either be lucky enough to be born with Titan's power, or find some way to get all of it, usually via Titan themselves.
Fair. So actually, like, coming face to face with the primal helps, I guess, or something.
Yeah. And there's also the other downside of, Cynthia, I do not know why she does it, because, it's only going to be a matter of time, but if there are going to be people who want to have an icon on their side, because even with modern day technology, an icon is strong enough in order to basically destroy armies. Like, you've seen the shit Garuda can do.
Yeah.
If she tried hard enough, she could probably send all of these islands flying and tumbling around. Probably could send the ship, like, use enough winds in order to send the ship going at, like, Mach fuck. Or basically a kind of power that most people would do anything to get, usually including targeting you or your loved ones. That's why I keep mine on the down low, because,
So I want to get stronger because I don't feel like I can defend my friends and family as well as I can in my current capacity.
I mean, well, I certainly understand that. An icon is probably the last way you want to do that, because you'd not only be drawing unnecessary attention to yourself, you're basically trying to fight your problems with the equivalent of a nuclear bomb. Sure, it'll get rid of your problems. It'll also get rid of everything within a couple-mile radius, including...
That sounds like Mark.
Similar to that. Similar to that power range.
Yeah. I mean, different ones are capable of different feats, but each one is still vastly powerful. Phoenix can bring people back from the dead and is able in order to fly very fast. Garuda controls the winds to the point where you can't even strand. Ramu turns the sky into death incarnate, strikes you down. Bahamut is just bullshit on a completely different level and can literally turn the moon to dust.
I'm kind of iffy on the whole Phoenix thing, bringing people back to the dead, because there's always consequences afterwards. There was a catch, so...
No, the catch is normally expensive, and there's a time limit. Let's say something happens to you and you die right now, I could bring you back with little problem. If you've been dead for like a week, it'll be nigh impossible. unless there was something that was like either keeping your body,
Whoa.
soul, or both in stasis that could allow you to be brought back more easily.
Yeah. Well, if that the case, I can come back if I die, so...
I mean, same thing here. I can come back a certain amount of times before I die permanently. Not too sure what that number will be. Don't want to
Jeez.
find out.
Thought you were something else.
I can't come back. I already died once.
No, I just
Yeah.
starting to learn how to do that, and it's
Fair.
uncomfortable.
Actually, kind of mentioned your dad earlier. It was funny.
If I do die,
Did you
I
know?
go to limbo.
Oh, we were talking about using powers that are equivalent to like a nuclear bomb, and I'm like, that sounds like Mark.
Yeah, that does definitely sound like my dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
power of a neutron star at his disposal.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah. May I actually ask what kind of powers you're trying to look to get in order or to defend your friends against?
I don't know. I'm just trying to find whatever suits me. I'm a pseudo
No, I mean
tank.
the powers that your friends are fighting against.
Oh. I mean, I'm friends with a lot of people here, so I don't know. We're just all have common enemies at this point. I don't have
Okay.
personal enemies myself. Just a lot of the monsters at the grip, or just enemies that are out here attacking the Azure Wings. Stuff like that.
Yeah. The grip, I can't make any recommendations. I've heard that place has a weird energy / magic that makes anything not from the area the world the grip is in basically useless.
I mean, not completely useless. Since my magic stuff is otherworldly, it's well, I guess degraded to the capacity. I can't use it in an offensive sense anymore. I can only use it defensively, so I can use it to basically increase my resistances to this specific elemental types that exist in Astera, which does help if I have armor that is very weak to something. I can use my color change to basically passively boost my resistances to a certain type and help me out.
Basically, it's making you resistant to the enemy. That's honestly a fairly useful thing. I'm sure you could probably piece this together, but with my magic being almost entirely fire, anybody who has offensive water magic could easily take care of me, even if I would be stronger than them normally. And vice versa, like if somebody had ice magic, I'd probably be highly resistant to that. I say probably as if I haven't had personal experience with it. But yeah. For the stuff here, Not exactly sure what could be good against here. I've only recently just started looking into the other threats out here. They are
Honestly,
undoubtedly powerful.
anything would probably be strong. It's just hitting things hard enough, I guess. We don't know enough about different elements and such here. And the most I've seen are just giant monsters that you can hit them more of hitting them with different types of how do I put this? Basic attacks. In the Astera, there's weapons that do better with slashing or blunt damage or piercing for the bow guns. And I feel like that would be the more common thing of here as well. Enemy griffins are weaker to slashing, so you can clip their wings easier. Or the Quakendiles are, since they are like rocky lizards, they would be easier to break with blunt weapons.
Yeah. I had a thought of something regarding your multi-element thing. Just sort of a theoretical thing. I don't know how feasible it would be with how you wield your elements. Remember reading about something like elemental overloading, like most species can't handle all elements at the same time. So if you force too many elements into them at once, striking something that could
I
force the element on
can't.
them in a way
Yeah.
that would be unstable.
I can't do
Basically,
multiple elements at the same time. I was during the curse of the Mad King, I was able to use 2 elements at the same time, but they were in a very limited capacity.
I mean, theoretically, it doesn't have to be at the same time. I'll just use this as an example. Pour a lot of fire in something to the point where if it has an unstable amount in it, then attack it with water and cause out fire in order to basically go haywire because of the conflicting elements, and then it just goes.
I noticed I can set myself to an element in combat though. And but I'd have to wait a pretty substantial amount of time before I could swap to another element. So I couldn't like start the battle with fire and do that to a target and then immediately swap to water. I'd have to wait before I could do that.
Time bait. Got it.
Yeah.
That could. No, I know that. Trying to think over your abilities, see how that could be used in different. I'm imagining that whatever I think of would probably be something you've already tried, considering you have your abilities more than I've known about them.
I haven't had these abilities very long since I've been, well, as I was dead, and this is a new development, so I've only been alive in this body for probably about 4 months, 5 months. I kind of lost track, I guess.
I see. I mean, if you've had them for that long, then it makes sense why it wouldn't be the strongest. You've not exactly got enough time to train them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't really been hard focused on training them.
I mean, at that point, it just sounds like it's much of a cop-out answer as it is. You just need to, in order to get a better handle on your magics, in order to be stronger with them. Imagine if you've had them for that short of a time. There's probably so many cases like spells you cast are using a lot more magic than they should be for not enough as an impact. Or like, or something else of the sort, of a lot more potential than you have, but you haven't learned it yet. You said you mainly focus on being a tank, right?
Yeah.
What does that usually entail, aside from the changing your elements to be more resistant to something?
Sorry, say that again?
What would your tanking abilities entail, aside from changing your elemental resistance?
I'm better suited with a sword and shield in hand. I started picking up, last time I was in Aorz, I picked up the Paladin Jobstone, or at least I tried to, and they told me, hey, you gotta learn to be a gladiator first. I'm like, how do I do that? And they told me about Ul'dah, and I had to take a boat over to Ul'dah, attune with the Aetherite there, and go learn to be a gladiator at their place. And I'm currently working on doing that a little at a slow pace.
Then, can't say much about the Aorisian Jobstone stuff. I've not had much experience with that. But, if you have access to your elemental magics, maybe you could try learning in order to, cast through your shield in order to make a bigger elemental shield.
I could try to do that if I can enhance myself more defensively, maybe like empowering my shield to have different effects. Like if an enemy attacks while I'm in ice mode, I can freeze them or give them a slowing effect.
Or maybe it just like or maybe just simpler things like with ice, you can make a big ice wall to protect yourself and your allies. Earth wall, fire, element. I'm trying to think of for other. For fire, I usually use mine like a fire bubble shield.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. I could theoretically make it a bit bigger, but at that point, I would be sacrificing way too much defense to the point where most things could probably break through it. At least currently. Actually, I kind of realized I never asked, for your, like, just because something I've learned about with the magical theory that usually spells become a lot more capable if you add on restrictions to them, whether it be intentionally or otherwise. Most commonly, it's usually a case of, like, most people restrict themselves to one or two elements that they're familiar with, and that ends up enhancing their power. Do you have anything like that for any of your spells?
Oh, careful you don't fall off.
Oh god. Flux was
Mm-hmm.
not being kind to me.
Don't worry, a lot of people are having, that issue.
Yeah. I get you on that. What were we talking about before the flux started coming after me?
Don't think we were talking about much. We did touch up a bit on elements and stuff, but I think we were just relaxing after that.
Yeah. Hmm. Kind of curious, how's things been for you, actually, outside of, Azure?
Things have been well. I haven't had any issues.
I think I remember, I'm forgetting whether or not I might be misremembering. You worked at, Grey Phoenix?
Yeah, I do work there.
It's been a long time since I've been there.
It's not a bad place. I understand it's got that weird, niche,
I
I
used
guess.
to work there as part of their staff.
Oh.
It's less the why, but the who. One person in particular. Long story. Somebody I'm not on good terms with, and I don't want to lose myself if I see them there. And then if I see something, I'm not holding myself back for what they did. Hope Maxine's doing alright.
They are.
Yeah. Just, you weren't there at the time. They, had a rough something going on earlier. Situation I likely don't have context for, at least not fully. But yeah, problems. Hey, Maxine. Hope you're doing alright. Okay. If you ever need to talk about anything, feel free to let me know.
Oh.
Oh. There goes Aizen.
Oh, I think everyone's going back inside.
Yeah, might be wise to head in ourselves.
Whoa.
Also, since now I know there's less people out here to worry about it, slightly taking it back a bit on the dominant thing. Since I know you work there and you probably work alongside her, Helena also knows a lot about the dominant stuff. Because she is one. Don't tell it around to anybody. Ask her yourself if you want details.
Yeah, I figure it's still a touchy subject.
Yeah. I'm only telling you this because I know you work with her and she's likely a good friend with you, and Flash Horror has done her job with you.
Anybody
I
around?
don't seem upset either. Like, thinking about it from their perspective, the whole world is their food source. They can just walk around and eat. They don't need to do anything. They get to literally play around and eat food.
All I did is just listen in and say a few words, but about it.
Idiot. Threw my knee too far back. Ugh. Ew.
Good job.
I haven't done that in a while.
We should be closed here soon, so stay as long as you like.
Oh god, yeah, it is closing time.
Oh.
Yeah, no one announced it, so
I just realized it's like 10 minutes
Because
past.
stuff is happening.
a lot
that's
of people
why
are
we
talking.
kinda
Yeah.
Don't want to like. We don't want to interrupt.
I want to go talk to Ison, but I guess I'll
broadcast system.
grab her later, maybe. It's 10 minutes past, basically.
I'll be heading out. Hope Talk helped you out, figure something out with your magic.
Yeah, it did, thank you.
No problem. any further help, feel free to let me know. I don't mention this a lot. I actually took a job as a magic teacher, so I know quite a lot about magic.
Understood.
Yeah, bit more about the finer details of like how magic works, but spellcasting is still a thing I know for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Have a good night.
by the way, with that, the Jones is now closed. Sorry for the slight delay. Please hurry up and finish what you have left for your scenes, and yeah.
Save it for another day, I guess.